Essay on Financial Inclusion. Financial Inclusion Essay for Students and Children in English. Discharging financial assistance to underprivileged people, those belonging to the low income group and the unbanked people at a minimal cost are termed financial inclusion. Such a policy makes the availability of equal opportunities for all to avail equitable financial services. This policy includes several types of services like loans, equity, banking, and insurance products. The most common form of services is debit cards, credit cards, and facilities for internet banking. These services are very common, cheap, and convenient, making payments for several goods and services easier. There are, however, several people to date who are excluded from these types of services because they have limited access to them. An estimation made in the year 2018 reported that almost 1.7 billion adults in the world do not have a bank account. A large chunk of these 1.7 billion adults were women and poor people residing in rural areas. Not every individual on the planet needs financial services, but the objective of financial inclusion is to remove the barriers to these services. The people who have no access to these services keep missing out on such opportunities and cannot benefit from most of the available financial products. There are many developing countries like Nepal, Bangladesh, Pakistan, and Afghanistan where the people do not hold even a basic bank account. The disadvantage for these people is that they cannot ask for any form of a loan. The people in various developing and emerging countries have numerous superstitions, lack of knowledge, or even fear regarding institutions like banks. The fear of people regarding paperwork and documentation also possess a barrier to financial inclusion. The sine qua non of a society that is open, efficient, and running is unrestrained to reach out to public goods at affordable cost. Strong efforts are being taken from the government side in various countries to propagate the advantages of using financial services. The growth of a proper education system is another factor that contributes to proper policy formulation of financial inclusion. Like the United States, many countries were successful in taking early steps, like the adoption of microfinance ideals. The USA took this step in the latter half of the 1980s. In the case of India, there are large-scale regional disparities in terms of financial stability. Financial exclusion of a particular section of the people is why such widespread poverty and low income. The poor people remain poor for eternity as they have no access to financial institutions. So, in a country like India, the need for financial inclusion is immense. The Indian government has been trying to bring unity among the people from the various financial classes. The Grameen Bank is one significant step that has been successful partially to get some solutions. The Khan Commission is devoted to the sole responsibility to look into financial inclusion by the Reserve Bank of India. This committee has taken several steps like GCC or general credit cards so that disadvantaged people can get easy access to credits and loans.